As you can see from the collection behind me, I've made a bit of a habit of buying these now, so as they come out I kind of have to get each one, and this time I'm extremely happy to bring you the Specials Steelbook. This is generally exciting. I believe this was going to come out a while ago, but it actually came out today, so when I went and bought it, it's the last one available. It was £25. As all of these do, it comes in its sleeve, and when you take it out of its sleeve, you've got a little insert that's got the information about the stuff that's inside of the box set, so the episodes, the confidentials, the bonus stuff, etc, etc. My dog is having a go at something on the television. And then you get a back piece, which is obviously not the back of the Steelbook. But you get a back piece. I'm bringing it in quite close. So you got a starring, you got your episodes, your bonus features, etc, etc. And what I really was excited about was not just the episodes that you get. So you get the episodes such as The Next Doctor, Planet of the Dead, Waters of Mars, and The End of Time Part 1 and Part 2, which are David Tennant's Regeneration episodes. You get a few extra things that I think are quite nice and things that I don't currently own. So you got Dreamland, the Infinite Quest, and those things are animations. If you remember when they did them quite a few years ago, they did animations with the 10th Doctor, and they're available on here. I don't remember them. I remember watching them. I think there's one in Area 51 or something. Then you have Surgeon Adventures Part 1 and Part 2 of the wedding episode, in which the 10th Doctor appears, and that was actually his last filming as the Doctor. Which is kind of weird compared that they built up the End of Time so much, but then Surgeon Adventures was actually his last appearance. Well, in terms of filming anyway. So that's your outside cover. This is your front cover in full. Beautiful artwork. It's got this lovely shine to it, which is freaking the camera out a little bit. Great regeneration effect over the Doctor there. Just beautiful art. And then you turn around and you've got the same beautiful art on this side, but with like villains and stuff. It tends to be how they do it. That is also really cool and exclusive to this box. What I would love to see is when I bought Series 2 and when I bought the Steelbook for Series 2, they gave you the cards that had the designs in. That would be really cool if they could bring them back. And then if we flip it open, then we get like two sides, each containing 2 discs, which I think we'll get onto in a second. But we have the first one there, which contains The Next Doctor, Planet of the Dead, Waters of Mars. Gotta flip it around because I can't read it. Plus extras. And then what's weird is that normally you'd get like an insert that will go here and then you can flip it back and forth. They decided to skip that this time. And this time you get basically double width of them, so they sit on top of each other. So the 2 discs sit on top of each other, which I think is just a little, it freaks me out a little bit because I hate the idea of them scratching against each other. And then you have The End of Time Part 1 and Part 2 on there, plus extras. Then you have the 3rd disc, which at this point is a bit overkill, is that you have the confidentials in this disc. And the final 4th disc is Dreamland, etc. And then that is your underneath discs. This thing is very nice. It's very well made, and the artwork is great. And to have all of this on Blu-ray, and for this to be such quite a big part of my childhood, because I remember this day, or the day of the release of these episodes as they came out, and I remember them fondly. I think I cried quite a bit. But the Steelbook contains some new stuff that doesn't feature on the previous DVD, and that is a conversation with David Tennant, which says in brackets 2019, which must mean that they filmed it, mostly, especially for this. You know, so there's some new stuff. You got Dreamland and the Sarah Jane Adventures episodes, which are nice little additions and incentives to, you know, buy the thing. It's only £25, really, because these things seem to be rather popular because they're really cool. they're quite collectible because, as you can see, I've got 4 of them and now I've got 5. You know, they're quite collectible. They're very nice little things to have on your shelf, and I'm always very happy when a new one comes out. It's just a shame that the disc layout is going to annoy me a little bit because they have this sort of stacking thing that means that the discs have a chance of just scraping each other, which is terrifying, but never mind. Sticking something like an insert would have been a great way to actually display the discs instead of having them stacked up against each other. I don't see why they did that. But I'm ecstatic with this thing. I'm so happy that I have it now. It's actually in my hand. I'm going to watch it all again and enjoy it as much as I did the first time. So that's the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you give it a like, subscribe if you are new. These things are amazing, and if you like Steelbooks, or if you like this series and you don't have it, or you just want to buy it for the new stuff, I suggest you buy it, especially if you can find it cheaper, but the likelihood is that you won't, because these things seem to go very quickly, because I think there's not a lot of advertisation for these kind of things, and the fact that that was the last one available in the first day, you know, you don't see things like Endgame disappearing as that quick. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.